Hey everybody, welcome back for another unboxing video. This time we're going to look at the side of the box of Academy's beautiful FA-18C in semi-second scale. Now this is going to be VFA-192, the Golden Dragons. So here's the box, my second time doing this. I did this yesterday, went to edit the video and realized the microphone was turned off. So, doing it again. So the bag's going to be opened and touched and all that kind of stuff, but here we go again. So having looked at it yesterday, I'll tell you, you're in for a treat. It looks like a really nice kit and probably on level playing field with the F-14 in terms of detail. Now they do, the Super Hornet is obviously a legacy Hornet. The Super Hornet, I built the Growler, and I think it went together nicely, but it was very kind of beginner orientated. It was very big attachment points and kind of click fit. I don't think you need any glue necessarily, whereas this is not a full-fledged, semi-second scale model kit. Also very cheap, about $22, 25 bucks. And nowadays, get kits cheaply. It's a bonus, right? I've switched to doing more semi-second scale kits recently. Just again, not only the price, but they take up less space, and actually some of them are really detailed as well. So Golden Dragons VFA-192, you can see here the three markings, and caught my attention obviously the blue spine. I don't like doing usual gray. I like doing different colors, and definitely looking nice on there. Colorgraph decals, which is also a nice bonus, and we're kit 12564, and there's some color information there too. All right, so open the box and have a couple of bags of sprues plus the clear parts, which we'll look at in 2 seconds. Put those to the side. You've got the manual, basically the manual plus kind of the guide for markings and decals. And this is just some generic bump in the bottom. Decals, I don't really get them out of the bag, but well, maybe I can. Colorgraph, so you know they're going to be beautiful and you have no problems at all. Might want to consider, I think when I build this, I might just mask and paint this one. We'll see. Cockpit details, a little bit crude. These are the side panels, and this is some of the instrument panels here. It's semi-second scale, so yeah. So he's got something, I guess, but not amazing detail on there. So you might want to think about, if you have the canopy open, you might want to think about maybe a Quintus Studio set or something like that. If you want hyper detail the cockpit, but nonetheless, the rest of it looks pretty good. Got your weapons, and one nice thing about the kit we'll see in a minute are the weapons are all slide molded one piece. Again, for this price point, I think it's a really good deal. People have mixed feelings about Academy, but I gotta tell you, every Academy kit I've built has been fantastic. The F-14 was amazing. I built the Abrams tank years ago. That was easily one of the best armor builds I've ever done. Instructions, again, got your colors here. You just want to kind of study that. And it's one of those pull-out deals. So pretty straightforward. So putting a seat together, again, the seat's a little bit crude, so you might want to think of resin seat, or if you're getting with Quintus Studio sets, maybe some of them come with the seat belts and stuff, which will jazz it up. Your instrument panel, showing a few decals going on, which we just talked about, and basically in the front end on here. Looks like there's no boarding ladder on this one. Again, at this price point and this scale, not really expected. Then working on the main fuselage, the wings are one piece. If you want to fold them, I guess you could. You just probably got to do some cutting work, but these are out. Now, exhausts are, you see here, they're kind of blanked. There's no detail. There's no fan blades, exhausts like that. Sorry, intakes. The intakes, nice thing is the one piece. There's no seams, but there is no detail, no fan blades, no trunking in there, which is good and bad, I guess. So if I did this, I'd probably maybe paint the back black, and then and then size white. Obviously, I don't know if you really can't see that far up, but yeah. So missing a little bit of detail there. Moving on, it's telling us to do all the gear. Obviously, that's something we're going to do at the very end once we painted it. We're not going to do it at step 7, 8, and 9, 10. As I scroll over here a little bit here at the end, we're working on the rest of the hook, nose. Probably want to add a little nose weight in there, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing you can also do this kit. You probably do a D as well, because the 2-seat version, because the way it's built here, the fuselage, you can see we're blanking plate in behind there. open or close speed brakes. And then moving on to the back, we've got the exhaust nozzles. Pretty straightforward. The canopy can be open or closed, which is nice. I think again with the Super Hornet, pretty sure you can have the canopy down, but you can have this one up. Pylons and a nice selection of weapons here. We got GBU 12s, we got flare pod, sidewinders, sparrows, the various different pods and stuff going on here too. So that's nice indeed to get all those weapons. And even if you're not going to use them on this kit, they're nice to have in the spares box. And then just front page and layout of the sprues. So it's what, 16 sections, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy going on there. The manual 2 is just going to be your kind of, I wish this was some color, but it's going to be pretty much your markings for your decals and the painting. These are all going to be the George Washington around, this one's 2009, 2009, and 2008. So this is your low vis plain one. These are your two fancier ones. Tough decision for me. I think maybe this one is probably what I'd probably go for Dragon compared to that one. All right, so moving on to the plastic. Again, I have opened these already because I did a review yesterday, as I mentioned. And it is beautiful detail on this camera. Hopefully you can pick it up. I did switch phones recently too, so I got an iPhone 15 Pro and actually finding it's actually better than my camcorder I usually film videos on. So hopefully you can see that, you can see all that beautiful detail on there. Nicely recessed detail. Main wheel wells, again, beautiful detail. And all these small parts looking great, no flash or anything. It's a really nice sprue. Onto the wings, again, really nice. And actually one piece, which is unusual, because normally, you know, wings, you're getting uppers and lowers. So this is all one big section, and looks like we have some marks where these pylons go. Landing gear, that's what I talked about with the intakes. Again, see, they just don't go back that far, just kind of cut off. Tails looking good. Again, beautiful detail. Cockpit tub. We have a 2-seat tub. So like we talked about, this kit is probably, you know, you probably build a D out of this. So the parts we have are obviously going to close the back off and just have the front seat, I'm guessing, to make the C. D being the 2-seat version. All right, then these are matched. So there's 2 of these sprues, so I just need to get one out of the box. And you got 2 fuel tanks. So it makes 4 total. So you've got 2 on each sprue. You've got your pylons, again, beautiful detail. So with the wash, it's going to look beautiful. The exhausts look okay. You know, the Hornet doesn't really have crazily detailed exhaust nozzles. They're pretty good to me, one piece, which is nice. Horizontal stabs, again, nice detail on there. Weapons. So these guys, again, one piece, awesome. Sparrows, one piece, awesome. Sidewinders, just got to have the tail in, no problem at all, but you don't have to fiddle around to try and get all these fins and stuff lined up, which is amazing. And yeah, nice little detail on there too. All right, I'm not going to take these out of the box, but clear parts look really nice. The canopy, there is a seam line running down it. I'm pretty sure would take that one out. I don't think there is a seam line in the Hornet in real life. And there's your front windscreen, windshield. Again, I think it's a slight seam line running through, just no problem at all. Just sand it off and polish it back up. And a few little lights and stuff. That is it. It's obviously, you know, it's more than a couple of sprues in there. There's a few things to keep you busy. Detailed, missing a few little things. Obviously, we don't have a boarding ladder. The intakes aren't really detailed, and obviously the wings down. But for $22, $25, I think it's a pretty much good, you know, it's a bargain. So if you're looking for a Legacy Hornet, here you go. They have a few different boxings. This one's 2018, I think it was. And yeah, there's like 4 or 5 different flavors of this kit. Again, Academy 72nd scale FA-18C.